Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What is up?
Yo, boys.
Hey.
Pasta pals.
Old pasta pals.
Haven't brought.
Because it was Jimmy's birthday yesterday.
Pretty old.
Woo. He's old
Pasta
now.
is stale.
just no one cooked him, and now he's stale.
Pasta's gross now.
He's old and gross.
Can dried pasta get stale?
I don't know, man.
It's like already dried out.
It's already dry.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're going to get drier?
Oh, man.
Just
I'm
turns
pretty
into
dry.
pasta dust?
Pasta dust?
Sounds delicious.
I mean, eventually, right? Eventually, everything turns to dust.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost Ash Wednesday's coming up.
Exactly. That's totally why I said that.
Is that what you're doing?
Speaking of
when this comes out.
Speaking of dead people, James Vanderbeek died,
Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah.
which is a bummer.
We're probably out of Vanderbeek shows, huh?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
So yeah, someone was like, "Oh, you should do like a James Vanderbeek show in honor of him." I was like, "We did have James Vander month."
Vandermonth.
Yeah,
Wasn't it just like those two shows though?
I can only name the two shows: Don't Trust the Bee and Dawson's Creek.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely in more than that, but
He was like, I think we maybe did a different show that he was in, but he wasn't in the first or the last kind of thing. So we like tried, but we failed.
yeah.
But so somewhere over there, everybody listening, if you are also mourning the death of one James Vanderbeek, we did Dawson's Creek and Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23 back in the day. So seek those out, relive the greatness, which is James Vanderbeek with us.
A long time ago, I think.
Which is a bummer. He was only 48.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, when I saw that he had passed, I was like, man, that guy can't be like over 50, right?
And you were correct.
Yeah.
He's not over 50. So definitely a bummer. But yeah, besides that,
He was in a CSI Cyber.
We were all in a CSI.
Yeah, one time I was watching CSI and I was like, is that me?
Holy
Was I in
shit.
this?
When was I in this?
Am I in SAG?
That'd actually be pretty funny. Soon with AI, Joe, you will be in SAG.
Oh,
probably.
hell yeah. If I want to be.
If you want. Yeah.
Or regardless if I want to be.
Yeah, it's mostly, I think it's mostly regardless. Someone will put you in SAG, and you will be an extra in an Avengers movie at some point.
Cool.
He's in all of CSI Cyber. So is that what we're doing today, Joe?
CSI Cyber.
That's a show?
That was a show for 2 quick seasons.
Do they go into the computers? Is that how it works? To solve crimes?
It's
The
just
files
Tron.
are
Yeah.
in the computer.
We need to upload our minds.
Just a quick aside is
Yeah.
that Aunt Nancy would like us to know that she did immediately switch over to YouTube.
Oh,
Oh,
so
cool.
someone's enjoying it.
Yeah.
All right.
And still wishes that Claire was here.
Okay.
Well, she will definitely be on the April Madness one.
Yeah.
So everybody will be up for the belt. Thank you, Aunt Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Yeah.
I know it's February, so that's coming out. I think like April 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's the Wednesday.
Is that first Wednesday in April? So
But Michelle could have a baby here any time. So if Claire's
Zone.
ever awake for this,
she's in constant hibernation. Joe has built
in a cryo sleep.
some sort of hyperbolic time chamber to put her in.
that's what I understand.
If I did, I would be in there myself.
Right? Yeah, have we figured that out yet? For real?
Sleep chambers?
Like, is Walt Disney's like just in like just a block of ice? Assuming that we're gonna figure that out. Isn't that the rumor?
Or that they like
He's frozen.
cryogenically only froze his head or something.
Yeah, but if is it cryogenic if you just say it? Like, did they just put like back then?
They just slapped a sticker on it that said cryogenic.
Like back then, they just put him in a freezer, right? He's in a deep freeze on a Disney lot somewhere.
They didn't even seal him in well. Frostbite.
I don't know.
He's got freezer burn,
not frostbite.
I've been watching Fallout Season 2. I'm all about freezing people for 200 years.
Yeah. Speaking of, I had this thought about Walt Disney that like I was watching a video on the engineering of how the not haunted house, the haunted mansion, how the haunted mansion works. And it was like one of the last things that they were like designing before like Walt Disney had died.
Oh,
and like he had like a lot of input and like the design and really wanted to make sure like the ghosts look real and shit. And I was just thinking about that like it like in the 60s or 50s whenever this was built, like the thing at the top of like the head of Disney's mind was like I got to make this ride look cool.
Oh yeah.
Right? But like now if you're the head of Disney, it's like which government do we want to overthrow? It's just like such a completely different business where it's just like
yeah, what regime are we toppling?
Yeah, just a giant Globo corporation where it's like back then he's just like, what if I built weird shit? Wouldn't that be cool?
That sounds like a good time.
Could be cool.
It could be cool.
Probably pretty cool.
I have a side topic too as well.
Ooh.
Josh.
Oh yes, I'm involved. Okay.
Prior to this Sunday, have you ever seen
the Sunday from when this is
yeah
aired or recorded?
Prior to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Had you ever seen Bad Bunny perform before?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
I've listened to Bad Bunny's on in our house pretty often, honestly.
Sure.
But I don't think I've ever seen a Bad Bunny music video.
Right.
I don't think I've seen him perform.
Me neither.
You want to talk about his penis?
No.
Okay.
Wait, what? Is that a thing? Did I miss something?
Nah, he just humped the air a lot.
Oh, okay. So
like
so
you do.
Have you
seen his penis?
No. Have you seen him perform before?
I had not, no.
Okay. So, but the other part of this is I know for sure true for me and Josh, but I'm not sure about you, Jimmy. But like, so that means that you had the same thought that I had, where it was like, I've seen this guy wrestle before, and I knew he was a good wrestler.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. I have seen him perform before,
right.
I guess, but I've never seen him do music.
That's
so at
hilarious.
some point, you thought during the show, like, wow, this guy is a good wrestler. Turns out he's a good musician, too. Which is like the complete opposite way that like the rest of the world is like met this guy.
Yeah. All of the world is like, Bad Bunny fucking rocks. His music is awesome.
Uh-huh.
Like, we love him. He's great. He's fun. And I'm like, that man can do a Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
So good.
I knew he like raps and like sings or whatever, but like watching that performance, I was like, oh God, this guy's got like some charisma, and he's like actually really good like dancer and performer, not just a good musician, but a good performer.
Sure.
And like, cause I was watching back the show, like, earlier this week, and I was just thinking back that like, it's really silly that I'm having that thought, because like for most people, that's the first thing that they know about him is he's a good like musician and performer. And for me, it's like a revelation that like this guy is a good wrestler. Can also do this.
Yeah. I will say hands down. I saw him wrestle in 2 separate pay-per-views before I probably listened to his music once.
Yeah. Exactly.
But then whenever that new album came out, I think it was last year at some point.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I kind of started listening, and I was like, oh, this shit's good.
Yeah.
Which I don't speak a lick of Spanish, so so I don't know what everyone's complaining about, because you don't need to understand what they're saying.
I also think you two are in a specific situation where most people, in your case, who've seen him first as a wrestler, definitely watched Kid Rock that day, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much just you guys.
Yeah, I suppose everyone like us.
That's not true.
I mean,
Lots of
know.
wrestling fans hate fascism.
I'm interested to see if Kid Rock can wrestle.
He can't.
Watch that.
He can't. Who's
He would have by now if he could. He definitely would.
You
have
know who I
wrestled by
think
now.
could wrestle?
Who?
Ricky Martin.
Oh shit, Ricky Martin. That was a What's the opposite of a jump scare? What's a positive jump scare? When he showed up at the Super Bowl, I was like, oh shit,
Jump yay.
a jump yay.
Sounds like a Leslie Knope ism.
Yeah, because that guy, man, that guy.
That's
There was.
fun.
I remember seeing like some Republican or something complaining about like, oh, like we're gonna investigate this for like gay porn or something, and I'm just like, the Super Bowl wasn't gay porn. Oh wait,
Ricky Martin's
Martin
hot.
looked real great. So I guess I could see your point,
Good Lord.
Joe,
because if that's not gay porn,
Joe just funded ICE over here.
Oh, man.
then what was I mean, what?
Oh, boy. It's getting weird.
Just saying.
I didn't see any of the celebrities that were in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see
Really?
Pedro or Cardi
Didn't see
B.
Pedro?
I didn't
He
see any of
stands
them.
out like a sore thumb to
No,
me.
I didn't notice at all. I mean,
In all fairness, I was eating Taco Bell at the time. We have a new
Wow.
thing in
Yeah,
my
I too was
household
eating.
where we get Taco
The
Bell
crave.
and then we watch the Super Bowl halftime show.
Mm.
So like
Nice.
halfway through the second quarter, I order Taco Bell and I leave and I go pick it up and I get
Yeah.
back like within like there's a minute left in the quarter, so we can like
Yeah.
establish ourselves and then watch.
No, I completely missed all the celebrities, and then when I watched it back, I was like, "Oh, like they show them a few times." Like, if you're
Yeah,
watching,
I would
you see
assume
them.
they highlighted
That's,
them.
that's Cardi B, right?
Yeah. There was like a audible cheer when they like pan past Cardi B, and like, yeah. Speaking of like people who look amazing, like Jessica Alba, Jesus Christ,
Didn't see her.
Aw.
Wouldn't be able to tell you.
Didn't see her.
She's invisible.
There was, in all fairness, there was a lot of attractive people
Yeah.
Sure.
there. So, and I assume Jessica Alba looks great, but
Mm-hmm.
I was putting a toddler to sleep through the entire thing live, so I've only watched snippets, like
Mhm.
sound bites of the show. It's
Yeah.
too bad.
It's fun.
you
Seemed
won't
great.
be. Well, in all fairness, Jimmy, you won't be able to watch the Super Bowl halftime show for the next like 15 years. So don't worry about it.
I watched last year's, but maybe he was probably already asleep.
Mm.
I bet.
This year he was demanding Kid Rock.
He sleeps a little. Oh, God.
I
Can
read
we-
about the Kid Rock thing. I didn't watch it, but I read what
Yeah.
all went on, and like, sounds boring.
I've also seen some snippets of that. Which is,
Like, doesn't even seem fun enough to be like hilariously bad. It just seems boring.
It seems like it was like in a dimly lit gymnasium, and
Yeah.
it was pre-recorded.
Yeah.
He. I heard the only thing I know about that whole thing was Kid Rock said something along the lines of like, "I didn't lip sync,"
Mm-hmm.
and also it
if
was.
you say you didn't.
And also it was pre-recorded, but it was shown live, and I was like, "That is not a thing. That's like saying it's fresh frozen."
Yeah, it's true. It was shown live as. What does that even mean?
Everything's shown live if it's
Broadcasted
pre-recorded. What do you mean?
You're listening to this podcast broadcasted live.
Yeah, everyone. This is pre-recorded, but you're listening to it live.
That's not what live means. It's not what live means.
I mean, again, I mean, not again, but like you don't gotta hand it to him. But like, Kid Rock made his first single. Starts off with him yelling, "My name is Kid Rock." That is amazing.
It may be unfortunate. It may be unfortunate to look back from today's standpoint, but I mean, when he was screaming what his name was back in the day, it was kind of cool.
Ba Da Ba is a banger, and
He wrote the Undertaker's theme. Oh, he didn't write it, but like the
Yeah,
Undertaker
American
came out
Saints,
to
right?
Kid Rock. You know?
yeah. In his worst gimmick, but yeah, still was there.
Prestigious in its
Still
own right,
a
I
gimmick.
suppose. It's cool. It's cool. All right. Well, before we get canceled by somebody,
By saying "Ba with the Ba."
Joe, what is this podcast actually about?
We're a TV show podcast where we analyze a TV show based on its merits of how it began and ended by watching the first and last episode, and then definitively the last episode because, of course, there is no controversy about which the last episode is.
Uh-oh.
Foreshadowing.
In between, we like to make predictions for what we think is going to happen in the last episode, and then see if they came true either by last episode or sometimes Wikipedia. We don't count those Wikipedia points, though, right? I mean, sometimes, kind of, if it, like, the spirit of it, like, came true.
I think we only go.
Spirit
I think we're
points.
only going by glimmer points this season.
Yeah. Was that the new point? I forget what the new
Yeah, that was
glimmer
that
point.
was the new point.
So like a Twilight point,
You were there.
the Twilight vampire. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Did I get one? Who got
No,
one?
it was me.
Ah,
I'm
nice.
I'm gonna be the glimmer champ this season,
Yeah, you are.
unless someone else has got any glimmer related
Ooh,
predictions.
I'll think about it today.
Yeah, think about it. Joe, I suppose
Yeah.
you brought the show as well.
I did. Again, we're coming up on April Madness, where we
Ooh.
pick shows.
So you don't want to pick a good show now. You want to get all the
Yeah,
bad
yeah.
ones out of the way. Really dip our ratings for the next month or a half.
April Madness. We all pick 16 shows that we then put into a March Madness style bracket that we let the fans vote on via Instagram, and if your show wins, you get a belt this year. But also we do that show in the next season. And there's a show that I've like championed for the previous March Madnesses and gets no votes. So I decided
I
I
like
will
that.
just make an executive decision that we're going to do it now. We'll do it live. The show is The Increasingly Poor Decisions of Todd Margaret,
Okay.
a show developed for IFC by
Oh.
David Cross and starring David Cross and some British people. That seems rude, but like I'm sure I'll find their names.
Is Odenkirk involved? any way?
Nah, I don't think so.
Don't wanna
Sharon
watch it.
Sharon Horgan,
Okay.
who's been in some things.
One of my favorite Sharons.
Pulling, Catastrophe. In this show, Blake Harrison, who is in The In-Betweeners, which we've done. Will Arnett, who's an American actor.
Nice.
And others.
He plays Job.
I mean, essentially. I've seen all of this show.
Wow.
And it's a show I deeply enjoyed. I wonder a little bit about how it's aged.
How long was this on? Because I've seen at least the first season. I've definitely not seen the last season.
Okay. So there were 3 seasons,
Okay.
6 episodes each. The first season was released in 2010. The next season released in 2012, and then the final season released in 2016.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen the first 2 seasons, and then it just took so long.
Yeah. Well, I'll skip to that now then. I think we should watch the last episode of the second season.
Interesting.
The third season, so yeah, it was 2010, 2012, and then 2016. So the 2016 one is later by a good amount and had a different production company, had like a different cast, although it was like, I mean, the main character was still named Todd Margaret, but it's like
Was
very
it
much
not David Cross.
No, it was still David Cross.
Oh, okay.
But
I was like, that would have been wild.
yeah, but like without, I don't think it gives. I mean, if I'm already deciding we're not going to watch the third season starts off with like, oh, everything in the past was a dream, and then now we're essentially doing a whole
something
another
else.
show.
Hmm.
And it's also like where I've seen it on the show is available on Amazon and Tubi, and they only have seasons 1 and 2 available. So to me, that seems clear enough that like even though season 3 is season 3 of the show in name, it really feels like a different show. So I'm calling it. We're watching
fair.
that, and we're watching seasons 1 and 2 of.
Stay tuned next
Todd
week when we watch season 3 of
That's gonna be on the Patreon where we watch season
Ooh.
3.
Nice.
So I've seen it. Josh has seen it. Jimmy has not at all.
Not at all, I don't think.
I'm still not 100% sure I've seen season 2,
Okay.
but I know I've saw season 1.
Yeah.
Because 2 people from Arrested Development were starring in a show,
Yeah.
and I had to watch it. So that was I needed
That's
to be
fair.
there. Interesting. It's kind of fun. It's what is Todd Margaret, David Cross goes to England
Mm-hmm.
on a business venture essentially,
Mm-hmm.
and he just is a little doofus the whole time.
Yeah. Essentially, it's because it's called The Increasingly Poor Decisions of Todd Margaret. It's like,
Pretty much explains it all.
yeah,
Like Clarissa.
your your typical sitcom, setup is like the main character gets into some shenanigans, maybe lies a little bit, and then like fixes it at the end. Whereas in this, it's just like he like lies a little bit, doesn't fix stuff, keeps making bad decisions, and keeps lying, and it just gets worse and worse.
Oh, God. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it makes me think of like a Ben Stiller comedy where it's just like
Yeah.
nothing is working out for this guy. ever.
Yes. It's definitely not a Claire show in this way where it's like very like cringy and just like,
Gives you
oh
some
man,
anxiety.
just don't, oh no, oh he's making it worse.
So it's not Mr. Show, is what you're telling me.
I've
It's
never
not-
actually seen Mr. Show.
I mean, it's like a skit show,
Yeah,
skit
yeah.
comedy.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
Never seen Mr. Show.
that's
No.
wild.
That's fucking insane.
You love- To call Saul.
Also weird, just to make Jimmy happy.
Oh,
This first episode was written and directed by the Russo brothers.
Oh.
what? Excellent. That's great. I just watched Civil War the other day.
The Russo bros have done like a ton of TV, right? Or am
Yeah.
I mixing them with someone else?
Didn't they do some Community?
I thought
Sorry.
so, unless
Sorry.
I'm mixing them up with
Directed by the Russo brothers. Written by somebody else.
okay.
Written by David Cross and Sean Pye. I don't know who that is, but
That makes sense.
Yeah, the Russo bros did the season of Community where Dan Howerman was fired.
Oh, right.
was that a good season of TV, Joe?
Asterisk
It
season.
was. There was a couple episodes I liked.
There's some good ones.
Was that before they went to like ABC or where? Oh, yeah, they went to Yahoo.
Yahoo, yeah.
Oof.
Scrubs went to ABC.
Good
I'm
times.
not in that season yet. I'm still watching Scrubs,
Nice.
and I'm worried.
The Yahoo season is kind of wild, but it's still fun.
They directed the pilot of Arrested Development.
Oh. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Now I trust them implicitly.
Yeah. So yeah, they just for their directing, they're kind of known as like sure hands to direct an interesting show, and definitely brought that to like the Marvel stuff where it's like just the logistics of putting together that saga of the MCU is insane, and they did
Mhm.
it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They did the Infinity War and Endgame saga, which is, the crowning achievements, like some of the most money-making movies of all time.
Yeah. It's insane.
And they're great.
And I love them.
Let's watch them, and then we'll get right into this David Cross show.
So yeah, we're just gonna watch a couple movies or whatever. The first episode, man, these are long episode titles.
Nice.
First episode is called "In Which Claims Are Made and a Journey Ensues."
Sounds like a Fall Out Boy song.
We're going downtown, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Todd Margaret. It was called "In Which Claims Are Made and a Journey Ensues." You had any form of write-up, Jimmy?
Sure.
Okay.
Part-time office temp Todd Margaret is unexpectedly chosen to lead the UK branch of Thunder Muscle, a new North Korean energy drink with suspicious contents. Despite help from his new employee Dave and his new acquaintance Alice, Todd struggles to make inroads. And that's what it says.
What did you think, guy who's never seen this show before?
Really fun. Really liked it. Let's watch the next one. Episode 2. Very, very classic David Cross humor, which I love. He just has a very specific cadence, rhythm. That is very funny to me. You can tell, I don't know. I feel like I know not everything I've seen him in, like he's written, but it just kind of feels that way, you know? Like it feels like everything he acts in, he's also touched like the writing of, because he has such a specific way.
Well, he did write this.
Well, right.
So,
but even like Tobias Funke,
yeah,
has the classic David Cross comedy.
And Will Arnett.
And plus Will Arnett. Job.
Joe, what did you think? Just before we kind of dive a little bit more, but like you said, I'm wondering how this is going to hold up today. And clearly, Will Arnett's character for sure is very vulgar.
Yeah.
And even like Todd Margaret's kind of like a piece of shit. But did you find anything an issue?
No, not really. I mean, I think the Will Arnett stuff was the stuff I was most concerned about, because like he just is a like corporate asshole.
Yeah, full misogynist corporate asshole.
Yeah,
just every pile of shit CEO you could think of.
And I feel like they're like, I mean, there's a lot even just beyond the Will Arnett stuff. I feel like there's a lot of things in this episode. I don't know if it was just like this episode was free or something. Again, it was 2010s. I don't know how I first watched this show, but I feel like I've seen this first episode a lot, and a lot of the quotes are very familiar to me.
You're just quoting, you're just mouthing what Will Arnett says.
And like not just Will Arnett. That's the part that I like thought was gonna be like problematic. It's just like, oh shit, did I like repeat shit that like Will Arnett said? Like, it's actually like not great, but I mean, yeah, it's not great in context, but saying stuff like, like when he's describing how much they like, energy drinks in the UK, he's like, they go fucking shit house for it there. And like I feel like using shit house is like a descriptor of things is like something I've used before. So it's like stuff like that where it's like, no, it's whatever.
Right.
He's still just the asshole character, but it's like
it's not any worse now.
Yeah, exactly. It's just more apparent.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and also, I mean, Will Arnett's character for sure is clearly a pile of shit.
Yeah.
So like him being awful and being gross and whatnot is like, oh well, we're not supposed to like this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
It's interesting when people get like mad. We're like, this is so like this person's not good or blah blah blah, and they're like, well, you're not supposed to like this person.
Sure.
He's being
definitely
a bad guy.
Definitely more offensive in 2026 than it probably was in 2010 though, you know.
I don't know. I feel like in 2026, everything that Will Arnett did in their show is pretty much par for the fucking course when you open the internet. So
yeah, true.
At this point,
yeah,
he would be in the cabinet of our presidency the way he spoke.
Yeah, I don't think anything about his character necessarily reads differently so much. Just like, I can't believe these people are in charge.
Yeah, these are the people that are actually in charge.
So yeah, nothing really affected me in that way. My reaction is more of just like, it's so much of this episode is much more familiar to me than I had guessed. But yeah, it felt like I could like quote every line, which is weird for a show that's not very popular and not one that I like think about that often. But for some reason, this pilot, I don't know.
I do have to hand it to the show following. Not very many shows will name a show something and just do exactly what that title says. The increasingly poor decisions of Todd Margaret. He just starts like if he started on flat ground, it's just like watching a man like slowly dig a hole for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
That he doesn't need to dig.
Yeah, and that's the thing is
yeah.
like he doesn't need to be. He really doesn't need to be doing any of this. It's so the whole thing is he is in his like office in Portland, Oregon.
Portland, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a temp.
And he's a temp, and he's like listening to like I guess you could call it self-help.
Sure.
And it's literally called like How to Not Be a Pussy or something like
Yeah.
that. And he's just like out loud, just like, give me that fucking thing, y'all fucking murder you dumb shithead bitch. Like it's way worse than that.
Sure.
But he's doing that, and then Will Arnett, the douche boss guy, like his company just bought like whatever this place was, and then he just says like, "Oh, I need to get someone to go to the United Kingdom to sell Thunder Muscle.
Fight Milk.
I almost said Thunder Gun, which is
I thought of
Always
Fight
Sunny.
Milk and like Crow Teen the whole time from It's Always Sunny.
Want someone to go sell Thunder Muscle to the British. Because you like they'll fucking love it, which is like okay. What? There's some form of energy drink that will take anybody by storm, I guess. And just because Todd Margaret is screaming and being vulgar, basically, Will Arnett's character, Brent, is like that guy.
Yeah, he's got it.
That him. So he goes, and that's when it starts. When Todd Margaret just is like, oh yeah, I know England really well. I was born there, and blah blah blah, and all just lies about that, which is funny. I feel like if you just like don't really have anything going on, and like some of those assholes like, I'm gonna just get you to London and pay for some stuff, and you can do shit,
a lot of money,
and you're like, sure, whatever. Like, lie to that guy, that's fine. Like I think right now he's like coming out on top.
Yeah.
But then but then once he gets to London, he like, what did I write down? His luggage gets blown up. He burns his hand on a hot jar of jam. He gets headbutted by like a lady on the street. He drinks way too much Thunder Muscle, trying to like sell it to random people. Before he left his cat.
Oh God!
Which is the saddest part about this episode. He leaves his cat and just puts a huge, like the biggest bowl of tuna ever.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we see his cat's just dead.
Yeah.
And then there's like other cats
dead.
around somehow. He passes out and pees his pants. You know, he falls on a table and dirties his suit, which is the only clothes he has. So, and all of those things I just said were all just based on like honestly bad decisions that he made. They didn't need to do, because my whole thought was, I was watching this, I go, what's the worst that's gonna happen to you? You were a temp, and you're gonna get fired from this job.
Yeah. The worst case scenario is like you just flame out of this, and it's just like, well, oh well.
Yeah. That's the worst case. That's the worst case. He's kind of like, I mean, I'm sure he's doesn't seem like he's not the most like apt character. He doesn't have, he's just not good at shit. It doesn't seem like. And so, he sees an opportunity, and the way he thinks to get things done is to lie his way to succession.
Yeah. I didn't think this initially watching it. But like as you're talking about it, I think there is a little bit of like 2000s corporate culture here of just like fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this is what you're supposed to do. You're just supposed to like pretend you can do this shit, and you're just supposed to just like have the confidence and go do the thing, and then you end up doing it.
Yeah. But he also like lies to like Alice, which is just like a pretty lady, a pretty nice, kind lady. And he lies to her for no reason, and she kind of just keeps only repaying him in kindness. And I obviously she's going to be around.
Yeah.
And I kind of just want her to not talk to him at all.
But I think
for her sake,
I think even that
too nice
too feels very like 2000s. You remember like the what's that show called?
Remember Nice People?
The specifically Not Nice People.
Oh.
The pickup artist.
Oh yeah.
And there's like books about this stuff that guy wrote. and like similar books about like just like the dating strategy was like you just got to go out there and just like lie and like not be yourself because confidence is what sells, not you because you're a dummy.
Ironically,
Sure.
isn't the pickup artist thing kind of all about like numbers too?
It's
mostly just like, I mean, if you're a douche to 50 women, one of them's going to be into it, right?
It's
that kind of thing.
It's a numbers game plus a confidence game, like, and the confidence that goes hand in hand because like then you can take 49 rejections. You just have the confidence to just keep going.
I mean, there's something about being able to like handle rejection, but there's also something about just trying to like.
Yeah, we just finished a caper. That's one we always brought up a lot because like we watched the entire show. And then one of my friends also like got the book and read it. And like that was one of like the specific tips in there was like, just like go tell a group of women you just like completed a caper.
A caper?
Yeah.
A caper. Who is this person? People bought this guy's book?
Mystery. His name was Mystery.
Oh boy.
He was promoting the mystery method. He's like a former magician.
Oh God. Yeah. Sounds like a real heartthrob.
It was just like magician Andrew Tate light. It's all it really was.
Yeah, essentially, just like
less like accused sex trafficking type thing. But still like that raging amount of douche.
Yeah, just like women are objects. You just gotta fool them into liking you, like as opposed to just like being a interesting person.
Man.
Yeah, just be a fun, interesting person with like your own hobbies and personality.
Yeah.
Was there a second
Try to take
book
care
of,
of
like,
yourself.
Yeah. Was there a second book of like what do you do now that you've attracted this woman who thinks you're a totally different person than you are?
Yeah,
like, you got to keep up this
somehow
charade
completing heists or something. You're a bank robber.
Now, what was this caper you were talking about?
Well, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I finished it. It's in the past.
I don't do those anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Other characters, I guess. We said Todd, who is David Cross, Brent, who is Will Arnett, Alice, and she's the lady who kind of works at the cafe. Is it her cafe or she just worked there?
I think she owns it.
She owns it.
Felt like
so.
hers.
It felt like hers. The only other person was Dave, which was just the guy and in the office when.
Yeah, this abandoned office.
Todd
He's just
there.
the guy that's there. Mm-hmm.
The one employee of Thunder Milk. What is it? Thunder Muscle.
Thunder Milk. And really, right away I was like, "Is Dave dumb?" And then I was like, "Oh no, Dave's just messing with him because
He's just gonna see how far this goes."
Yeah, and so Dave is just pushing Todd Margaret to do dumb shit. And since Todd Margaret can't admit he is like doesn't know what's going on and he's wrong or whatever, that's when he drank too much Thunder Milk, Jimmy, Thunder Muscle, and pretty much OD'd on energy drinks or bull semen or whatever it is.
There's probably some bull semen.
It's not. There's not bull semen in it.
Not gonna drink a energy drink without bull semen.
That's fair. I mean, he didn't. Nothing. It's just like one of those things where it's like nothing too insane happened to him. But
yet.
Well, but all those little things. I mean, getting headbutted by someone's like pretty much like that's a big thing for like the whole month.
Yeah.
Right. And that was one
story.
And that was like one of the things that happened that day. Like not the biggest thing in the world, but like big enough where you don't want all these things compounding day after day.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, what are the bad decisions going to become?
Yeah. Well, and like the episode starts off with like,
oh yeah, we didn't. Yeah.
It's like he's like in a British courtroom and like the judge is reading off the charges and it's like all of these crazy things.
I heard child porn.
Yeah. It's like distributing child pornography
with
or something.
The intent to distribute.
Yeah. And like then it cuts to 14 days earlier. So it's like this is how he somehow committed all these crimes or is being accused of all these crimes by the end of this adventure.
Well, and every episode is every season 6 episodes. So do we? Is every episode one day, like 24?
Maybe. I don't know.
You do know though.
I mean, I know. I remember how it ends. I don't remember.
I'm just wondering.
How
I'm just
timeline,
wondering
how to
if
get there.
like that is the culmination of season 1, or like maybe the full culmination of season 2. If like there was that big gap and it's like a reset or something.
Yeah.
So maybe
It
there's
could be
like
episode 2. We don't know.
yeah, I guess it could be, but
I think this court stuff is the culmination of season 1, and then there's another rapper element for season 2. I think.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it's Snoop Dogg just describing Todd Margaret's crimes.
Oh,
To-
man.
To what's her name? His con friend, Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
I could see her being involved. I want to back us up. Even before the court scene was Todd Margaret narrating and saying previously on. Oh wait, this is the first
Yeah.
episode.
It's a good bit.
Ah,
I liked
good
it.
stuff.
I liked it.
Good stuff. I'll say too, like it was a really good episode. There was like little stuff that he lied about, and it was just like, why would you even lie about that?
Yeah.
And then there's stuff where it's like stuff happens to him, like him leaving his luggage outside, and like police deciding that it's a bomb threat and blowing it up in the street. Like that's not something Todd Margaret did. He did not make a poor decision and do that, except for that in no time trying to explain to this like officer did he say that's just my luggage.
Yeah,
he said
'cause-
like maybe it's some poor
yeah,
guy.
he lied again there to say like, oh yeah, maybe it's just some nice guy who like left it outside, instead of being like, hey, wait, that's mine, it's fine.
Yeah, like it would not have been a big deal to just say it's mine.
But the cop did say how like shitty usage of like police resources
Yeah,
this is.
yeah.
And
I
was like all
suppose.
huffy about it, and then he kind of like was like, well, no, I guess I can't say anything.
But whose fault is it that it's a shitty?
He wasn't there for that long, so like who called it in, right?
Also true.
And also like what?
It's
Why?
not an airport. Like,
I
what
mean,
are
I
we doing?
understand that, but why isn't the first step just in general to walk into the like shop that it's in front of and go,
Whose
is this
bag?
anybody's?
Yeah.
Whose bag is this?
So you know.
I have a take on that, but I'll save it for after the last.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
how many bombs are gonna be in the last?
I mean, is that in your predictions? More bombs?
Maybe
Okay.
For one glimmer point. Over under on bombs.
because bombs glimmer.
Sure.
At least one bomb. Well, I mean, I'm ready to move into predictions.
Let's do it.
Jimmy, why don't you go first? I don't
Ooh.
think I've ever seen this last episode that we're gonna watch,
Okay.
but
So yeah, you've probably just seen the first.
I think
season.
I've probably just seen the first season.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Well, I wrote mine before Joe said what he thought was the wrap up to the first season. So, but my number one is that Todd becomes even higher up in the company.
okay.
Like he just accidentally talks himself his way up, becomes higher.
That'd be great.
Number two, Todd goes to a football match. I think
Mm.
maybe just in Dave's just trying to get him to like pretend that he's an Englishman.
Sure.
Like talks like who's your team? You know, let's go see a match. Number three, I think Todd goes to jail.
Okay.
So again, just looking at that first scene of the pilot. And then I think number four, Todd is back in the U.S.
Okay.
Like maybe he gets arrested in England and deported. Oh God.
Sent back to the U.S.
Okay, that's all I got.
He's a bad hombre.
Yeah. Oh boy, he's a nasty woman.
Okay. Again, I've definitely seen all of the show, but remember only bits and pieces of where it ends up by the ending. So I made some more just kind of general predictions. I said that Todd says something in a fake British accent.
Nice.
We'll know it if he says it. Dave drives a boat.
Awesome.
Just seems like a boat captain.
Do you drive a boat or do you captain a boat?
He commandeers a boat.
Commandeers?
Commandeers a boat. Also
Steals
that.
a boat.
The syllables. I think Alice kills someone.
Holy God.
She's a nice
Seems
lady.
nice, but I think she's murderous.
That's fun. Does a cat count?
No, I guess it kills a human. Kills a human.
Okay.
And then my last one is that thunder muscle is consumed.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if thunder muscle remains a
Still
thing,
exists.
but so I made that a prediction.
Nice.
Hey, I guess I always assumed Thunder Muscle would be the through line, but well, it doesn't really need to be, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. I base all my predictions essentially on what poor decisions could Todd Margaret be making.
Okay.
I think he'll do such bad decisions as I believe Todd shoots a gun.
Nice.
Could be bad.
I think he does a bad decision as in he falls through the ice. I wrote that in and I was like, does it get cold enough for ice in England?
I can't picture like a pond of ice. Do they got lakes in England? They gotta have lakes, right?
Surrounded by water.
They kind of have lakes everywhere. I know you live in Minnesota and you think we got all the lakes. But
I guess they got locks because they got
Scotland
they
has
got
locks.
They got locks.
That's not England though. It's Scotland.
That's British.
It's Scottish for it's the UK.
I think Todd pushes the nuclear codes.
Pushes the nuclear codes?
And like Todd launches the nukes.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
I like that.
And then I think
It's a poor decision.
Todd goes to jail.
Okay.
So
Before or after the nukes?
probably after
Hey, you can't do that.
jail.
It's illegal.
Now we're all dead.
Just reenacts the Seinfeld series finale.
Todd reenacts the entire sign. He watches someone get hurt in the street and then goes to jail for that. Okay, well, the final episode of the second season, which we are going to watch due to a decree by Joe, is just called Conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So
perfect.
Third season be darned. So we're going to literally watch the conclusion of Todd Margaret, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're down with the final episode of the increasingly poor decisions of Todd Margaret. It was called Conclusion. Do you have a write-up, Jimmy?
Kinda. So this was February 10th, just a little bit ago, 2012. Todd is on trial for his life. The public wants him to hang, and that seems like the most likely outcome. A number of quote-unquote friendly witnesses are called to the stand, but each one backlashes. Also, it doesn't say so here, but I'm just going to mention that Brent is the lawyer for some reason, Will Arnett. And meanwhile, Alice struggles to find the evidence needed to clear both their names and is in a race against time to make it to the courthouse. But she explodes instead. Because Todd calls her phone from a phone in the evidence and makes a semi blow up near her. I don't know. It's all very strange.
Some of his poor decisions are happenstance with their consequences. So,
yeah.
The main thing that's happening right now is he's on trial for something. What was he on trial for, Joe?
I mean, a lot of things.
Yeah,
just
it seems like
all that stuff.
Yeah, just a lot of things.
Everything we've seen in the last two seasons, presumably.
He says he didn't do a lot of it, so I don't know what he's being framed for.
And so for some reason, Brent is his lawyer.
Yeah, for
Which
some reason.
doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense, Joe? I'm just gonna ask you a lot of questions right now.
I mean, does it make sense? No. Is it happening? I think so.
Okay, fair. And then Alice is trying to she was researching, and then she was running, trying to get to the courthouse because she had
Dave,
something.
Who are you for real,
that,
Dave?
Dave's the seemingly son of a high up in UK.
He's apparently a big deal, and in the caste system, And then she stumbles upon a picture of Dave with Kim Jong-il. So, and then she's like, gotcha. And then rushes up to courthouse and never makes it.
Speaking of that, Kim Jong-un named his successor today, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
Good for him.
Donald? Wow.
Donald Trump. No, I think it was like his like niece or some girl, some daughter.
Really?
Does he have a daughter? I don't know. Either way, okay. So we go to North Korea in a little bit, so it's mildly relevant. And so a lot of the episode is just Brent like listening to how to be a lawyer and then like yelling expletives in the courtroom,
Yelling at the jury and being a brash American.
Mm-hmm. Something happens eventually that Dave's dad like pulls a bunch of strings and clears or Todd Margaret. And then Todd Margaret has to decide because no country wants him because he's completely known throughout the world.
Yeah, the U.S. wouldn't take him back, so I'm not going to get that point.
And so I forget what the other country was. Like Turkey? What?
Turkey and North Korea.
He could go to Turkey or North Korea, and he decides that he wants to go to North Korea. Well, he goes, I like sushi. I'll go to Korea. And the guy goes, okay, North Korea it is.
Yikes.
Which then it shows kind of like a montage of like him going to North Korea and like it put him in a bunch of footage with like a bunch of like Kim Jong-il stuff and like and whatnot. But so there was like a flashback or something with like Todd Margaret in the United States with Dave and Brent.
Yeah, and David's Cross's real wife, what's her name?
Amber Tamblyn,
who was his not
name.
girlfriend. I don't think we mentioned her in the initial write up because there was a quick scene where Brent is like, "You're going to London. You don't have any ties here, right? You don't have a wife or kids or anything." And he's like, "No, nothing." And then immediately goes to him like breaking up with this woman, who's David Cross's real wife, who then says like, "We slept together once. We're not dating." So here we have this flashback to where she was actually, Dave was flirting with her in a bar in the U.S. And then Brent spills drinks on Dave. And then Dave goes off and Todd Margaret slips in and she's like, "What happened to your accent?" Because she's just plaster drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, "Well, I want to get laid. Let's go do the accent."
And then, so was this whole show like mastermind by Dave to get Todd Margaret to go to England so he could like torture him?
Yeah. So from what
Seemingly.
I remember of the first season is that at the end of the first season, it's revealed that like Dave, who seems to be just kind of like the bumbling office worker, is actually like a rich guy and like his family like owns the company that owns Thunder Muscle or whatever.
Okay.
And then the reveal at the end of this episode, at the end of season 2, is that like he actually has like a long running thing with Todd Margaret, and that's why he set up this thing to fuck with him. He's not just fucking with a random guy to fuck with him.
And then Dave
Pretty
pushes the North Korea's nuclear codes and causes apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At least in England, because we see the cop who blew up his luggage in the first episode.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
And he comes out of the wreckage and says something like, "I guess there's some irony to this," or something like that.
It's a good bit. Also, Dave's dad, who's like some rich, powerful guy, I don't know what was going on with Mr. Doug Whitney, who was deaf, and this woman, I think her name maybe was Pam. They were running around throughout this episode, like maybe trying to get to the courthouse or something.
Trying
Just
to like
sporadically.
solve the like Todd Margaret thing or something.
And that guy was definitely Todd's boss in the first episode, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And was he the same character still?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think so.
It's hard to tell what was going on with that because they never caught up to it or anything. But then towards the end, Dave is talking to his dad. So they run in on the dad who is about to take a shit while surrounded by other rich Englishmen onto a naked woman who's in a glass box.
Yep.
And also,
fully naked, just ready to get Cleveland steamed.
but in the glass, so it's cool.
Wasn't that how steamer works?
What?
Just like poop on a person for a Cleveland steamer, right?
I assumed you did. Yeah.
How?
Oh, really?
How would you?
I thought.
Do you usually sleep under glass? Is that what you're saying
Oh wait, is it
to
Cleveland?
the people?
What? No, I'm just saying. I thought is there is a. I mean, back in the day when there was all these random gross sex things.
Yeah.
Cleveland steamer being one of them.
Everyone has heard of a Cleveland steamer.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
that where you poop on? I didn't. You just poop on a person?
Yeah, I assume. I
Where
never
did
thought
you
there was
think the
glass
poop
involved.
went?
I thought it went on. I thought you were like under a glass table. You pooped on the table.
What?
It's the cleanest steamer ever. I don't know, man. I've never done it. I don't know how it works.
Okay.
Educate me.
What you're saying is you've never done it without the glass, so it makes sense that
Yeah.
you've glass.
Only
Well,
done it with the glass.
The glass. Well,
You gotta have the glass.
I prefer the glass.
If I'm getting shat on,
It's still
Anyway.
exciting. It's just easier to clean up.
Yeah.
exciting. Okay, so anyway, that guy I recognized. His name is Mark Heap, and he is Brian Top in Spaced, which we watched many seasons ago, which is just an excellent show. And I'm sure he's just a British comedian. He's probably on that show that you guys watch. What is it? Taskmaster?
Taskmaster?
He's a funny English guy. I assume they're all on it.
You would think so. I didn't recognize him though.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him either.
I almost didn't recognize him without his little goatee that he had because he's an artist in Spaced. Very, very funny. But yeah, towards the end, he's like, Dave has come out, he's done all these things to Todd, but then his dad is just tells him how proud of him he is for doing all these horrible things to Todd.
I just I've been trying to Google Cleveland steamer now. Which
God
is not
damn
okay.
it.
And I don't know what this is from, but this is from Reddit for maybe a show. And the question is like, what's with the glass table thing? And so I had to click into it. And it just literally said, you lay underneath a glass table while someone shits on top of it. It's like a cleaner version of a Cleveland steamer. They mention it because of some Australian comedy show. I don't know.
So it is a thing.
It's a cleaner.
That's not what a Cleveland steamer is, though.
I did before that. Really, Cleveland steamers where you just poop on someone's chest, and it also said you roll in it. That's the
Is that
steamer
the
part.
steamer part?
So the
roll.
the Cleveland part is the poop, and the steamer part is when you roll.
Can Claire confirm?
Oh.
She's not here. We'll ask later.
Mate, write that down for when we do.
I'll send her a text.
When we do first in April Madness.
Is the Cleveland part of the steamer the poop?
The poop part.
Well, I had a good time, even though I don't know the bridge from between the pilot and how we got here. But really fun.
I mean, from what Joe kind of said, it's kind of it all kind of at least comes together. It's all Dave's doing, you know. Fucking Dave.
Dave. Chill dude.
Is he?
Yeah.
Seems like his whole life is bent on revenge.
So the season 3 picks up 4 years after this. I mean, 4 years real time after this. And it's like, I think the first episode picks up as as if it was just a dream. But then it's like alternate universe. Like there's a lot of the same characters, but then there's different characters. But like people are just like completely different. I don't remember if I watched the whole thing of season 3, but I like skimmed a little bit of like, there's not much of it on Wikipedia, but like something elsewhere about describing what it's like. But it's like, essentially like it's still Todd Margaret, but it's a completely different like.
He's in the multiverse.
Yeah, completely different multiverse. And then at the end, there's some like, I think that ends up being a dream too or something, and it's just kind of like, oh, all of these seasons are just multiverses or something.
All right.
So
there's a Todd Margaret in every universe.
Yeah, I thought it was just better to just like.
And they all make bad decisions.
Yeah, it's always just bad decisions. I thought it better to just go to the end of at least this loop of Todd Margaret and then treat season 3 as just like a separate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there comes a time when like, how much time between seasons does the show just over, and then they just decided to like we can make a new one, right?
Yeah.
The character's still good. There's still room here.
Yeah.
He can do even worse things.
Eventually, you just gotta be like, it's over, right? Like if you look up, for instance, last week when it was my show, I was looking up. We've never done Reno 911.
Oh wow, that's wild.
Just wild. I still feel like we can get Nick Swartzen. I still think we can do it.
Yeah, probably.
Does he still
He
live in
doesn't
Minnesota?
seem like he says no to stuff.
But according to like Wikipedia or IMDb, it's like quote unquote still on. You know, because it was on for a long time, then it took a huge break. I don't remember when it ended, when everyone assumed it ended. Probably like 2015, if any, you know.
Sure.
And then it came back for like a season in like 2022 or something. And then it hasn't been on the air again since 2022. And it's, you know, that's 4 years from now. It's like, it's over. But like they won't like say it's over. So when you look it up,
IMDb doesn't know.
It says like whatever
what to do.
dash present.
That's funny. Yeah, that's another one I think we could get away with. Just doing like the initial run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with it, like I remember that it had ended with like the nuclear holocaust, and it just felt like there's not much of a more grand final ending than nuclear holocaust.
It's literally called conclusion.
Yeah, right. They thought it was the end, right? Clearly. It's good. I'm really interested. I don't know where I left off. I definitely have never seen this last episode, so I don't think I've seen the season 2.
Yeah, probably just season 1.
But that's only 10 more episodes, right? Basically, so I think I might dive into this.
Nice.
Because I won't really remember things from season 1 either. Probably it's been such a long time. So I'd watch.
It is crazy to me that I have not seen this show. I love David Cross.
Right? I mean, that's why I immediately watched the show. It was like David Cross, Will Arnett. I'm in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sold.
Yeah. I feel like those guys, there's going to be part of the show that you like for sure. Because it definitely feels like David Cross comedy. And it does equally kind of feel like the guy that Will Arnett plays, which is loud and awful, does feel like a good, like, it feels like a Will Arnett character.
Yeah.
Really strongly. It's when Job gets his $6,000 suit. That's just what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it can be vulgar because it's not Arrested Development and not like ABC or Fox or whatever.
Yeah, he's basically Job.
Yeah. All right. Should we see how he did?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you went first. Last time.
Oh God. Okay, I said Todd becomes even higher up at the company, which that does not seem to be true. Todd did not go to a football match in this. I think I just wanted that because of like the Welcome to Wrexham show. Have you guys seen that at all?
Nah.
The documentary?
No.
It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Soccer's for losers.
Just
kidding. Sorry.
It's it's made me actually get into soccer a little bit. And then I had Todd goes to jail. So he did do that. And then I had Todd.
He went to jail?
He was eating like a final meal.
But you gotta, I mean, so you're saying jail. I'm fighting against myself right now, too. Because obviously if you get this point, I get this point. Because we said the exact same thing. Todd goes to jail.
Yeah.
But he was like...
He was in jail and then sent to North Korea.
Yeah. He was found guilty.
He was in
jail.
I guess he didn't go to prison.
Right. He was in jail while he was under trial.
All right. Continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, jail is pre-trial. Everyone knows that.
Jail's
pre-prison?
Pre-prison?
Pre-jail detainment or something. That's a real thing. Okay, anyway. And then I said Todd is back in the U.S., so the U.S. would not have him. So I just got the one.
All right. All right.
Joe.
I had that Todd says something in a fake British accent.
Oh, yeah.
And he not only did his hello, but did my name is Todd Margaret in a flashback.
Perfect.
So one for that. Dave drives a boat, and while he's a fancy rich person, we did not see him.
He for sure has a boat.
Commander a boat. Alice kills, and Alice was killed. So
close.
Negative points. And then
okay.
then Thunder Muscle is consumed, and while Thunder Muscle was like referenced in like the North Korea bit, I don't think anyone consumed any Thunder Muscle.
I don't think we saw a single can of Thunder Muscle, much less someone like actually consuming it. Just that advertisement.
Yeah. So 1 point then.
All right. Okay. Well, I said Todd shoots a gun. Somehow he did not do that. I said Todd pushes the nuclear button.
Yeah. He pushed a nuclear button.
He made the nukes fly.
Nuclear button.
So I'm taking that point. I said Todd goes to jail.
That's ridiculous.
Clearly that happened. And I said Todd. Hello. Todd falls through the ice. No. I just figured if he's going to make bad decisions, he's going to walk on thin ice, but he didn't do it.
Sure.
Metaphorically, he was walking on thin ice, I suppose. But 2 points. I'll take it.
All right. Might be the best of this season.
Your champion will take 2 points.
Oh, boy. Wow.
That's right. Okay, well, that is going to do it for us and the increasingly poor decisions of Todd Margaret. Listeners, if you want to hit us up, you can with show suggestions or whatnot at FNL Podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitter, on the Instagram. Also, we're on YouTube now. Join Aunt Nancy over there and listening on the YouTubes. That'd be great. But that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you for listening. We'll see you again next week. Goodbye.
In those cheesy loops or whatever? Puffs, eh?
Puffs, the puffs, bruh.
Cheesy poofs.
Cheers, the puffs.
Cartman over there.
I'm a gaming game. Cheesy puffs.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty solid
not bad,
Cartman.
not bad.
Yeah, thank you.